Welcome to Hip Hop Politics. My name is Chadio, and I'm politicking with my man Jen.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
My man Reggie.
What's going on?
You thirsty? Ready? Yeah, I'm thirsty, motherfucker.
This is Colombian's finest decaf coke.
Listen, man, we having a ball up here, man. Holla us at HHP Live TV and also hiphoppolitics.com and become a member. And go to HHP Facebook at gmail.com. And guess what? You get to choose which member you want to debate with and choose a topic, actually. You know? And what else? Facebook?
No, let them choose the topic too.
Yeah, let them choose the topic. You scared?
I ain't scared, but I'm just...
Go to facebook.com/hiphoppolitics and like us, baby. What's up? Y'all ready to debate?
Let's go.
I got some shit for you. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't ready, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about Meek Mills joining Roc Nation management?
Yo, Roc Nation is trying to snatch everybody.
Hold up. Who's going first? Okay.
Let me go first. Roc Nation is trying to snatch up everybody. I'm not mad at him. You know, he's doing his label mate Wale. But what surprises me is Ross is working with Diddy for his management.
Alright, but it ain't like Diddy and Jay got beef.
I'm saying, I know they don't got beef, but you would think that being that Ross is the head of MMG, that he would, you know, put the plug in their ear to go with Diddy too. Because Wale went through Roc Nation, now this is
Was it successful for Wale?
Do you think he's successful as an artist?
I think he's good.
Then he was successful.
I think he's good.
You know, I mean, I don't think it's gonna hurt him. Roc Nation, you know, obviously we all know who Jay-Z is and what he can do. You know. Baby.
Baby. What can Jay-Z do?
Baby. Well, we know what he can do for himself.
Oh yeah, exactly.
See, management doesn't mean Jay is actually control, because he's not pushing no buttons.
Of course.
It's somebody.
Look at Rihanna. They have Rihanna. Rihanna's popping. You know, Rihanna's good. So I mean, I think it's a good look for him. I think it's a good look for him.
Good luck for Roc Nation.
For Roc Nation, of course, it's definitely a good look for Roc Nation. I think it's a good look for Meek Mills too. You know, right now they're trying to snatch Trey Songz from
Steve Style?
Kevin Lyles. They're trying to snatch him from Kevin Lyles. That's what they're going after everybody.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong.
It's competitive sport.
It's part of
They're trying to get everybody, but then again, sooner or later, everybody's gonna be under Roc Nation.
Hold up, what you think?
I think everybody eventually is gonna be under Roc Nation.
Everybody?
Yeah, exactly. That's all they're gonna do. Find a new hungry artist and sign them to Roc Nation. You know what I'm saying? And if they get lucrative deals out of it, I mean, I can't knock it. But you have to have some diversity, man. You gotta level like the playing field. You know, Jay, you don't snatch up everybody just because you got the money.
I'm saying, but that's the new thing. Like they're not even trying to go after the artists.
They not. But what I'm saying is these artists, because these artists haven't even proven themselves.
But you understand something? The reason why they're doing that is because the money is in the touring.
Of course.
And that's where the money's at. The money's not in the freaking the albums. They're not selling. Wale's not selling. He didn't go gold.
He's on tour.
He's on tour. He's doing shows. So every show that they book, they might put him on a real great tour. And guess what? They get percent. 10, 15 to 20% or whatever they negotiate.
Right.
That's what they're getting. I would want that. So what you think? You think it's a
so
good
why
thing?
don't you sign the Roc Nation?
For what? To do what?
I'm fucking commentating.
Anyway, so tell me exactly. What would you think?
Well, I just think Roc Nation is being greedy right now. And honestly, I think because it was 2 years ago that they gave, 2 or 3 years ago they gave Hope $200 million for that deal. And I don't know what the agreements, 100 million. I don't know what the agreements was of that deal, but maybe somewhere in the contract was, I'll bring you all the new artists. Who knows?
No, that's your job as a manager. You're supposed to want to go out there and get.
No, I'm just saying that, but they gave him 100 million for what?
He signed a deal to Roc Nation for his tour. That has nothing to do with the management.
But wasn't
now he partnered up? No. He partnered up with Roc Nation to do a management company to start his own management. Now that's a whole different structure. That has nothing to do with Hov's deal. Hov's deal, and he got the same deal that what's the name guy? What's the cover girl? What's her name? The white girl. Did the song with Nicki. I can't think of her name. Old school girl.
Gaga?
Whatever.
Nah, not Gaga. Other girl.
I'm not saying anything's wrong with
Madonna. Yeah, they gave Madonna the same deal.
Jay-Z is successful at doing a lot of things, and he is a successful businessman. However, running a record label is not really in his.
That's why he's going to management.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, so now.
But you have J. Cole successful.
Well, what I'm saying is, if you have
you waiting for
you're anticipating.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, listen, but I'm saying if you have everybody that comes out under Roc Nation, now you're gonna have everybody under the leadership or management of Hov, which is I don't think it's a good
solely
thing.
just Hov.
But
even
if it was,
yeah, but it's majority.
What's wrong with that?
What happened? What's wrong with State Property? They was under him too. They was under his direction. They all flopped. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but listen, that was then. This is now. Now he has Rihanna. Rihanna's not flopping.
Listen.
He has J. Cole. J. Cole's not flopping. So
According to who?
not according to this guy.
Jay is not a leader.
J. Who?
J. Edgar Hoover.
You talking about J. Cole?
I'm talking about Jay-Z. He's a great businessman. He's not a great leader. So you ask me about what do I think about
He's a great businessman, but he's not a great leader. Like, what do you mean, leader in business?
No, I mean when I say a leader, a leader, as far as I mean, he can actually double his money. He's a businessman.
All right, so that's what. I mean, let's get this clear real quick. So you mean to tell me that his management company, he's not gonna double his money by signing a person like Meek Mills?
No, I don't. To me,
you're in business to make money.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about making money or selling records? What are we talking about?
That's both good.
Listen.
Oh yeah?
Meek Mill signed to him to be his manager.
Management.
They're gonna manage his career.
The company is Roc Nation.
Roc Nation. Okay, just that Jay is
okay.
part
Look,
of it.
I think Roc Nation is being greedy. They're trying to snatch up all artists, and I don't like it.
That's their job. They're a management company.
My man, you have to make the playing field level. Alright? If everybody's under Roc Nation,
who's everybody? You're thinking that everybody's gonna go over there.
Yeah. All the major artists. If you take Meek Mill, you take all of the major artists that are popping right now.
That's
you
only
take
two
them out of
people.
the equation. Rihanna too.
That's 3 people.
All right. Well, who else?
J. Cole. That's it.
All right. Well,
no one else. That's.
And you get Trey Songz.
And trying to get Trey. But you wouldn't want to do it? I wouldn't. If you have a management company, how you backstab? Yo,
there's no friends in the boardroom.
Trey Songz.
No friends in the boardroom.
No friends in the boardroom.
No friends in the boardroom.
So give me that 30 you owe me.
Oh shit! There's no friends in the boardroom.
Hey, listen, you better get your money.
It's a business deal.
Get your paper, cuz.
But what I'm saying is this: if Trey Songz belongs to Kevin Lyles, why would you try to do your man?
He doesn't belong to nobody. It's a contract.
Well, and it's contract gonna break your man's contract.
No. What do you mean? If he gives him a better deal, why not? What's wrong?
But you're locked into a contract. Of course, Jay-Z's gonna be able to give somebody a better deal than Kevin Lyles. So if Bill Gates come along,
it's not a lifelong contract.
Man, it's never a lifelong contract.
It's not. But what I'm saying is, if I got him signed to Raping You Records, you gonna try to do me dirty.
Part of the game.
Alright, next topic. Why do you think MMG keep pushing my man's album back? And do you want to see a Meek Mill's album? What's going on with his album?
I could do with one more mixtape before I get an album. Cause
he just dropped one.
I know.
Third?
I want another one.
You want a third?
My man, hold on. Let me just start this off. Let me start this off. He has 2 popping singles that just went where? House Party? And the other one with featuring Rick Ross.
I'm a boss.
What's up?
And that's from the first mixtape.
What's up? Like, he's not due a fucking album? You want to hear another Rick Ross and another Self-Made before you hear Meek Mills? That's what you're telling me. And another Wale.
No, I didn't say Wale.
You might as well.
Wale. I just said I don't think he's ready to jump out there with an album yet.
What does he have to do?
He gotta
be like Drake and wait 5 years before he drops the album?
Yeah, so what's wrong with that? You can't just jump in the lane and get smacked with the rope in your face.
When you hot, you gotta go. You don't know
No, it's not because you want to build longevity, man. Man, you don't know what they have in their marketing plan.
We don't know what's obviously we don't know what's going on because they keep pushing them back. So obviously they got some type of strategy. Maybe they scared. Who knows? No.
See,
because right now there's a lot of competition out there.
It is a lot of competition. But you gotta understand something. Niggas don't drop when they want to drop, man. That's what I say.
I know
so
that.
Just because he got 2 popping
But we're not saying why Meek Mills didn't drop. We say why is MMG pushing him back?
Because he's not ready to drop yet, man.
Why is he not ready?
Because he has to prove himself more.
He has to prove himself?
He has.
My man, if you look at anything that Meek Mills has, anything that he has on World Star or any other social network, if you look at the comments, you're not gonna see one negative comment bad against this dude. But not one.
They're building up a demand for him.
The man is already hot. He's fucking Rihanna. How much demand can you get?
Hey, Meek Mills, I got your back on that.
You know what's
He's
gonna happen?
fucking Rihanna.
You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna fade away. We have artists like 2 Chainz, Future that's coming out popping. People are gonna forget about him. That's what's gonna happen.
So you think they should hurry up and drop him? Now what if he flops?
We see now what they do. Now they're gonna be rushing. If they do it now, they're gonna be rushing. But that should have been already in the plan. After he dropped Dream Chasers 1, They should have been, all right, now we got
gearing up. No, they should have been gearing up to the album. Listen. We have fame in the street. I want to hear what the people in the street want to say and want to hear Meek Mills. Do they want to hear Meek Mills album? I want to know. Holla at us.
Welcome to Hip Hop Politics. We're here live in New York City, as you can see. And I have a question for this young man right here. What's your name?
My name is Cuz.
Just Cuz?
Yeah, Cuz.
Just Cuz, so I can be your cousin?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to ask you a question. What do you think about Meek Mill's album being pushed back?
Oh, wow. I don't know. Maybe they got some technical things they working on, or, you know, maybe they just trying to get that anticipation, you know, but, I think he got good energy. He's a good dude. Everything I heard from him so far, he got good energy, he got his own swag. You know, he come from Philly. A lot of dudes came out of there doing their thing, so I think it's gonna be a good look whenever they get it together, you know?
So do you think that, let's say Rick Ross, do you think they're doing that on purpose so Rick Ross can come out with his album, or you think that he just need more time?
Like I said, it's hard to say. I don't know what's going on. I mean, Rick Ross, he the boss, so you know, I mean, he gonna make all the decisions. Only they know, but his music is good, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna get it together. Whatever it is, maybe Rick Ross got to drop first, or I don't know. I think he definitely hotter than a lot of the dudes that's on the label under Rick Ross, so I think he's gonna be a good look when he pop off.
If he comes out tomorrow, are you gonna buy his album?
Nah, I don't buy niggas' music, man. I mean, I just, you know, I fucks with it, but I don't buy music no more, man.
Well, there we are. We got our questions already. So we're going to go back to the studio where all the guys are over there bugging out. So thank you very much. I'm Fame. See you later. Bye.
Yo, they having a ball out there.
Yo,
man.
I want to get out there, man.
It's good, man. Nah, it's raining out. I ain't trying to get out. I'm nice and comfortable in my studio. Anyway, yo, Fame did a good job.
Yeah.
People want to hear that Meek Mills. That's what's up, man. Listen, holla at us at HHP Live TV, and that wraps up the show. Also, go to hiphoppolitics.com and become a member. You got this living color dude right here dancing around. That's all you want to do. Holla at us, baby.
Peace out.
Yeah.